My name is Soresh, and I'm out here because I think it's absolutely essential that Congress and the President take action on climate change, and I think this action will do a lot to send the message that this action needs to be taken in a very, loud and clear way.
Do you think that you think that real climate legislation is possible in this with this Congress and Senate?
Well, in the scope of Green New Deal, carbon free by 2030, carbon neutral by 2030, it is not. But in terms of making a serious dent in our emissions, passing this agreement that Schumer and Manchin have come up with, investing $370 billion in decarbonizing our economy, reducing emissions by 40%, that is very possible. It very well could be done. We saw Build Back Better clear the House, and this time, we have the Senate, we have the biggest holdout on climate, Joe Manchin, on board. So we could very much do this. It's not as much as we need, but there is a great potential to take a lot of action, which will make a huge difference.
Now, the Congressional baseball game is an interesting thing to protest, considering the idea is it's the two parties coming together, playing the national pastime, but there is and you guys, at least the focus on the website is on the Democrats. The Republicans aren't doing anything. What is your focus on the Democrats?
So our focus, well, on some level, it's about being realistic. The Republican Party does not, now they say that they believe in climate change, but for the past decade, they have, consistently denied the science. They continue to not really want to take any meaningful action. So it is the unfortunate reality in this country that one of our two major political parties does not have an interest in taking this crisis seriously. Now, lucky for us, the Democrats control all three branches of power, but as we've seen over the last few months, they're also have a lot of difficulties when they're trying to act on climate. And so that's why we're out here, and we're telling the Democrats, use your majorities in Congress, take the action that we need to take to avoid the worst impacts of climate change. They can do it, and they need to do it.
There's some people that are planning on potentially getting arrested or at least putting themselves at risk. Are you one of those people? Or?
I'm not going to be getting arrested
okay.
today.